I'm Dan Fitzpatrick at realmoney.com. Every night we watch the same shows, Fast Money and Mad Money, and we want to use those ideas to grow our money. Well, good trading takes more than just writing down the tickers you see on TV every night and punching the buy button the next morning. I can help you know when to buy these 3 stocks I saw on TV.
Today let's look at Paychex, EMC, and IBM. Now, last night Kramer was talking to the CEO of Paychex, and they were discussing, essentially their plans for any outcome on Obamacare. As you know, that act's creating like more paperwork than you can imagine, and that's something that Paychex is going to benefit from. So what are we going to do? Kramer thinks this stock is a buy because the company still works. That may very well be true. And here's the thing. If you like those fundamentals, you got a pretty easy trade setup. Look at this support. Look at that support. Draw the line over here. I got to say around another buck, about $30.50. 30, not so much. What I'm saying is you're very close to a buy point right here, right now. Now, just buying the stock when it gets down there isn't enough, because this could very well be a falling knife. So what you want to do is wait for the first up day. Wait for the day when the open is lower than the close versus the other way around. That tells you that actually buyers are stepping in. Then you keep a fairly tight stop so that the only way you get stopped out of the trade is if that bottom that you were catching is actually more of a falling knife. Because look, just zoom out here and you can see I can make a case for not buying this stock at all. In fact, here's the case. A lower high, potentially a lower low. If this thing falls down, it could go clear down here to the 200-day moving average, which had been support after it was resistance. So this could clearly be tested. Doesn't seem like a lot, but on a percentage basis, guys, there's a trade there. So make sure you're waiting for a bounce before you pounce. Now, Kramer also likes EMC as a data storage trade. Let's look at the weekly chart. It's hitting a new high here, guys. This is a good thing. Why? Because it means that there's not too many folks there that want their money back, because the stock's hitting all-time highs. There's no trail of blood and tears here. It's all good. So how are we going to trade this? If you're long, there's no reason to not be long. Just hold your position. Don't sit here and try to day trade a stock that's generally moving higher. That's a fool's game, because ultimately, yeah, you do make money. You say, wow, every time I bought and sold this stock, I've made money. But if you go back and you look at your trades, you realize that actually you'd have been a heck of a lot better off just riding this stock up like that. So don't be a knucklehead and day trade a stock like this. Instead, just hold your position. As long as the stock stays above the 20-day moving average on a closing basis, then there's no reason to sell. Last is IBM here. IBM has been just a real yeoman's job here on the Dow 30. So what are you going to do here? It's decisively broken above 200, kind of farted around here, that's a technical term, for a while, and now it's moving up. You got the same type of trade as EMC. There's no reason to be flipping this. Set a core position. Think about selling it when, this trend stops, and that could be 250, it could be 300, or it could be 210. We just don't know. But this company's growing, still growing. It's one of the oldest around, but the thing is still growing. So don't you want to be a part of this stock? Just buy it, hold it, set it, forget it. That's it. It's the Ron Popeil trade. Okay, that's it for today. A couple things. First of all, get over to Real Money Pro and subscribe, okay? There's a lot of great writers over there. I publish articles 4 days a week with 5 charts a day. That's going to give you some good trades. Also, I want you to check out my chart of the day. It's a free service over at stockmarketmentor.com. I send you 1 charting video a day with a good trade. But also one other thing. Look, if you haven't taken advantage of my free 30-day trial, get over there right now and do that. Again, it's free. Like, in other words, there's really nothing to lose. When are you going to find that this day and age? So get over to stockmarketmentor.com. Take that free 30-day trial, and my bet is you're going to stick around. I'm Dan Fitzpatrick, and I'll be right back here tomorrow.